Hello everybody and welcome to the final match of our CSW tournament. Barring an extremely unlikely draw, this will be the last time we see Wynntense and Taloff meet each other.
Like ships in the night, baby. Ships in the fucking night.
Okay, so we see the opening hands come out for both players. Oh, Wynntense does not want Ragnos in his starting hand for yet a third time. I think that's a good call. And meanwhile, Taloff, considering keeping all of his cards. Okay, so he throws back the Battle Rage, he keeps the remaining three, and he draws into a Fiery War Axe. That's going to be a pretty good start for him.
Nice start.
So we see over on turn one, Wynn has no plays, passes it over to Taloff. And Taloff draws into his Warsong Commander. He does have the option of coining into the Fiery War Axe, though I doubt he'll actually do that in this situation. He does play the coin, and alright, I eat my words.
Oh, and Jaina Proudmoore taking it in the
Alright, a quick Fire Blast, and he passes the turn back to Taloff. Well, he has the option of playing the Pyromancer. It's not going to do too much on this turn, but it is a 3-2 minion out on the board. No, he armors up, he uses the second charge on the axe, and Wynn is already down 6 damage.
beating her like she owes him money, Ryan.
The Harvest Golem comes down for Wynn. That's going to give him some presence. And Taloff doesn't have an immediate answer for that.
Alright, no, definitely.
Oh, okay, so Wynn buffs up the Harvest Golem. That gives it the 3 damage it needs, and it still has 2 health and a taunt left. That puts him in a pretty good position so far.
Not bad at all.
We see even, unless he wants to burn an early execute, Taloff doesn't have an immediate answer for this. I feel like if he plays the Worgen, it's not going to survive this turn. He can play the Pyromancer. Okay, so he's going to Pyromancer, which the execute triggers the spell. Oh, which comes through after the Death Rattle. That's a pretty good play.
Very nice.
Unfortunately, the Pyromancer is probably going to die to a hero power, or that Arcane Missiles that he just drew. So one option he's got, he can play the Sorceress for a free Arcane Missiles, or he could fire... okay. So we see he does opt to simply hero power down the Wild Pyromancer, while dropping a little bit of damage.
Interesting play.
Now with 5 mana, Taloff can play that Arcanite Reaper. That'll give him a slight advantage here, and 5 additional damage if he decides to go straight for Jaina's Fate. But he takes out the Sorcerer's Apprentice instead.
Nice.
A bit of overkill, but he's preventing the overwhelming options Wynn might have in his hand.
Gotta play it safe sometimes.
I think this turn you probably pull out the Water Elemental.
Getting it wet.
There it is, following up with the Fire Blast hero power.
That was close.
This really has been a back and forth match, and it's only turn 6. You see Taloff weighing his options. He does now have 2 Enrage cards in his hand with that Cruel Taskmaster, which has some synergy if he can maintain some board presence. At this point, though, he has no way to keep them safe. Oh, that was a good idea, using the Taskmaster for the final damage he needs on the Water Elemental. So he does freeze himself, he takes 3 more damage, but he does remove the biggest minion out there on Wynn's side of the board. And of course he draws his second Water Elemental, the random number generator, doing him proper this time.
Is he gonna pull it out and make it wet? I sure hope so.
That was close.
You know, I haven't pulled it out and made it wet in a while. Let me tell you, I can't wait to go back to it. I mean, usually you're struggling with the condom and it gets all awkward and then, well, anyways.
We see the Defender of Argus play that buffs up both creatures and makes a very scary wall of defense. We do see a Whirlwind just drawn by Taloff, That will remove the Scarlet Crusader's shield. But what does he have for a follow-up? Well, I guess he could trade out for everything except for that 2-3 Argus. Alright, so he plays the Worgen, he plays the Whirlwind to get the Enrage buff.
Nice.
Oh, and he buffs it to a 7-5 using Rampage. It's a pretty good play. I think this is going to call for the Fireball. And yet we see the immediate answer. Oh, followed by a Water Elemental. He had just enough mana to do both.
Get wet.
Meanwhile, Taloff has that one Rampage left in his card without a damage menu to use it on. Oh, okay!
Whoa.
And a very quick ending to this match. So there we have it, folks. Jason Wynn, aka Wynntense, winning the CSW Invitational Tournament in a 3-2 victory.
Pretty damn ironic.
Well played, gentlemen, and thank you for watching. So signing off, I am Way.
And I am Rick. And remember to have your pets spaded and neutered.
Alright, we'll see you next time.
Later, guys.
Okay. Way to go, me.